Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we're looking at the brand new Marvel Legends Hobgoblin from the Space Venom Build-A-Figure wave of Spider-Man Legends. This guy is a great alternative to those of you who don't have the original Spider-Man Classics Hobgoblin. Some people might say it's even better than that one. I'm going to go through the figure and I'll let you decide for yourself. My personal take on it is that the original one is a little bit better, but this guy definitely has plenty going for him, so let's just get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 6 3/4 inches tall, which makes him just about 17 centimeters. Mostly new sculpt, almost entirely new sculpt. As you can see, we have the scale mail on there, we have the new torso. I don't think we've seen that before. Did anybody have that? Now I'm kind of thinking someone did have that. It might not be 100% new. Somebody might have used it, but it looks really good. It's like basically Bucky cap with clothes on top of his super tight clothes, which is good because it looks really natural and great. The gloves have these really nice wrinkles and folds in them. Same with the boots. That's all dandy. I really like the cape. This torn and tattered cape, it looks great sculpt-wise. Has that really cool wash on there. Same thing for the hood. Only problem is, I think the gloves and the chest and the boots should probably have some wash on them like the cape. That would make it look really good. It still looks good the way it is though, because it has all that sculpted texture, so that's awesome. He does have his little man purse here. That's technically an accessory. Other accessories include the glider, which is particularly small. Is his glider that small currently? It seems awfully little. Very, very little. Like there's not even enough room for his feet on the back of it. So is that, I don't remember it being that little. Maybe it is now, maybe it always was and I don't remember. You guys can let me know. You guys are probably more knowledgeable about that kind of thing than I am. We do have this alternate head, which is, it's not my cup of tea at all. I am definitely a fan of the classic Hobgoblin. I don't like this alien looking goblin at all, but it's not terribly done. It's got decent paintwork, decent sculpt work, so if that's your cup of tea, then you are in luck. You can have tea. And then we have a little tiny pumpkin bomb, which he can't hold. It doesn't stay in his hands. Unless you turn his hand completely horizontal to just set it in there, it's still kind of tricky. So it's going to be a little troublesome to pose him with that, but it is a nice translucent yellowish orange plastic, so that's pretty cool. Now, as far as articulation goes, it's pretty standard. Nothing really impressive here, but due to the hood and due to the cape, the head doesn't have the best range, and I think that's to be expected, so no real complaints there. However, he does have the standard hinged ball peg joint, so you'll be able to kind of force some poses, and you're definitely going to be able to like rotate the head around. It just might be limited in some particular poses, no big deal. We're going to take the man bag off for now because it's going to get in the way. The shoulders, pretty good range, except for the fact that they don't go very far at all. So that was sarcasm for those of you that aren't familiar. They don't have the ability, or you don't have the ability. Let's try to English a little bit here. You don't have the ability to bring the arm up very far at all. It's very, very limited. Of course, it goes all the way around. This way, that's fine. But if you look, you can see why it's not going to go. The shoulder is very bulbous, which is fine. It looks good, but it's going to bump right into that torso as you try to bring it up. So very, very limited in that regard. Bicep swivel works fine. Double jointed elbow works fine. You can finagle it to get way better than 90 degrees. The wrists have a hinge and a swivel, so that's all good. The ab crunch doesn't go quite as far as I thought it would, but it's an acceptable amount. It goes back one notch, but I don't know why they don't continue the sculpt on some of these figures. The way it just cuts off right there is not good. You probably don't want to lean him back that far. Waist twist is fine. The floaty belt doesn't get in the way. Hips come all the way forward, so that's pretty good. They go a little bit back too, so not too bad. And then going out to the side, about 45 degrees, maybe a little bit better, so that's all right. We have our thigh swivel, so that's fine. Double jointed knees give you plenty range of motion, no problems there. We have a boot swivel, so that's okay, that's good. I don't know why they bothered to put that stamp right there, the printing right there. They could have done it somewhere else. I hate it when they do that, but they did it. As far as the ankle goes, it doesn't go too far forward. It's not very good. All the way out to the back, though, that's fine. And then you have your ankle rocker. His feet do fit in the glider, but he's very hard to pose on it because it's fairly small, and it's pretty soft plastic, too. Like, I can fold the entire thing up. So it's not great, but it is included, so better than not being included. And then the man bag has all the buckles and buttons painted, so it's pretty good. Like, all around, it's a really solid Hobgoblin figure. It's not better than the original, in my opinion. I just like the styling's better on that one, but on paper, technically speaking, this is a pretty darn good figure, and it's easily comparable to that one on paper. So you can choose whichever one you prefer. I imagine most of you are going to side with the brand new one that'll be easily attainable, and you have the alternate head. So definitely a great figure, and I recommend it 100%. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos every single morning, very early, so you can watch them before work or school once school comes back around. So that's good for all of you guys, and we talk about video games, TV shows, movies, all kinds of stuff. Obviously, action figures too. Plenty of stuff for you to watch, so make sure you subscribe. And in the meantime, keep collecting.